Mr. President, my condolences to you, sir. My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty. It'll be an absolutely magnificent structure.
I was genuinely disturbed by Trump's reaction to Charlie Kirk's death. Isn't this your friend? They asked him about it the day after, and he said, yeah, anyway, so we're building the new East Wing. Are you serious? You got shot. This is your 31-year-old friend who supported you for years. You know him by name. Your son is friends with him. It doesn't seem like he could be bothered. He didn't go to the memorial. He's golfing. He's dancing at a sports outing. Shame on all of the Trump shills for not calling this out.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and it makes me feel good inside that these jackasses feel betrayed. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with them. Yeah, who the fuck thought that Trump was ever gonna be their friend? Not only that, Trump is fucking almost 80 years old. Charlie Kirk, if he was alive, knew that Trump wasn't really his friend. Hell, if he was gonna get into politics, he know that that wasn't really his friend. Politics is like the rap game. Ain't nobody really your fucking friend. You're in there to make money. It's a business. Same thing with politics. You got to raise money. You need donors. You need people to fund your campaign. If you need people to pay to do some shit or to get you somewhere, you should already know there's no such thing as allegiance or alliance. And yeah, Trump got other shit to deal with. Like, not only that, they say people grieve differently, right? So maybe he does care. But at 79 years old, having a person that you was cool with get gunned down is probably like traumatic. And I don't want to sound soft on Charlie Kirk or even Trump, but realistically, if you had a friend that got gunned down, people grieve differently. I got a brother that died. My dad still ain't talked about that shit. I got cousins that they mama just died. She fell down and busted her head. Got a brain hemorrhage and checked out. She was in perfect health other than being old and fragile. When she hit the ground, the blow to her head just, she couldn't sustain and she died. Them niggas still ain't talked about that shit. And these my cousins, like, I grew up with these niggas, but I had to even ask my cousin, bro, you good? And he was like, yeah, I'm straight. Hey, I knew that was a lie, but people handle trauma and pain and heartbreak and whatever else you can name differently. So maybe Trump does care, but he's too bothered. He has to occupy his mind. Not only that, that nigga ain't got that many years left on this planet. So the idea of talking about death is probably like bothering in itself. Hell, not only do I gotta face my own mortality and the fact that I might check out in this motherfucker in a couple years, but Charlie Kirk, he was like young and he checked out, which is like further confirmation that you never know how much time you really got on this earth. A lot of people living like they got all the time in the world. You could check out tomorrow. So the fact that that's a harsh reality for the man, probably don't want to talk about that shit. Not only that, Charlie Kirk was a fucking scumbag, and I'm pretty sure somebody at the White House or somebody close to him probably played a Charlie Kirk video where he was saying some disparaging shit Now, I can't say without a shadow of a doubt if Trump is racist, but if he's not, he probably saw some distasteful shit, right? I gotta distance myself away from this nigga even in death. So that's probably why he was dismissive. Not only that, probably thought he was if he wasn't a genuine friend, probably thought he was a fucking schmuck, just like Nick Fuentes is. People don't take schmuck serious. So, while I've never been the type to celebrate nobody's death, good riddance, and I ain't mad at Trump. I got shit to do. We got this fucking ballroom we just about to gut out and shit. You know what I'm saying? You get to see me do my thing. And next topic, nigga. Which, if you look at that on the grand scale, that's still like, wow, fucked up. Just for all my friends that watch this shit, if I die and you don't mourn me, I'm gonna come back down this motherfucker and hunt your ass. In any event, if you like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.